So, it's me. I was gonna do an ASMR video, but that did not work out at all because I'm loud. I can't do quiet videos. So today I'm back and I'm doing a Get Ready With Me Soft Glam edition. So, let's get into it. Before this video, I cleansed my face because we're an esthetician or whatever. I used my products from Only Yours. I used their cleanser and then this is their toner. I also have this shine control thing from Proactive. I've been using it for a really long time. It just kind of like keeps my skin from getting super oily because like that's what I am. And then I moisturize already, but I'm going to put some more moisturizer on because I dermaplaned my face before this video. If you don't know what dermaplaning is, it's basically taking a very sharp razor and we shave off the peach fuzz or the vellus hair that is all over your face. So your complexion is brighter, your skin tone is more even, and your makeup goes on like butter. So my skin's just really dry from that, so I'm just adding some more moisturizer to make my foundation go on easier. Please don't mind my hair being wrapped up. I just I didn't have any other way to put it back and out of the way. So yeah, and this is my robe. This is my primer that I'm using. It's from Bobbi Brown. It's the Primer Plus Mattifier. This primer is amazing for girly pops with oily skin like me. It will make your foundation stay on like glue. Like it's like tacky almost in a way. But this is way better than the Makeup Forever one or that other one that everyone uses. I don't know what it's called. It works way better than those, okay? I'm telling you. So now I'm using these color correcting sticks that I have from Smashbox. I have a green one and an orange one. So the green one is for areas of my face that are pink or red, which is like my whole damn face, okay? Because I used to have bad acne, so I do have a little bit of hyperpigmentation left over, and also I'm just pretty pale, so like they turn red. So I'm pretty much just putting this all over my face wherever there's red or pink. And then I'm going to take the orange one. That's for color correcting like purple or blue. And I'm going to put it underneath my eyes because I get bad dark circles. Once I put those on, I'm going to use a concealer from NARS. This is their Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm not entirely sure which shade I'm using because I have two of them, but it's either Light 2 or Light 2.5. I'm using the one that's closest to my foundation shade, and I'm pretty much just putting it over that stuff because I want it to be covered. I don't want to cake on my foundation because this is a soft glam look. We don't want to have our face caked, even though there's no bad thing about caking your makeup. But when you're doing a soft glam look, you want it to be very soft and smooth. This is my foundation. She is the best thing to ever happen to me. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is truly the holy grail product for people with oily skin. And I don't mean like combination skin, I mean oily. Like if your whole face collects with oil, this is the foundation that you need. And I'm saying oily because if you are dry in some areas, this will cling onto your dry areas. Like you will have patches. So that's why I say you have to have your face super moisturized before you put this on, and make sure you're blending it nicely, like in a pat motion, not in a drag motion or anything. And you want to use a damp beauty blender because if you use a brush, it'll get kind of streaky and it's not going to look good. So now, y'all remember that concealer I was telling you about? So now, I'm going to go in with that lighter shade that I have, and I'm going to put that in pretty much like where I need stuff to be brightened. So like under your eyes, that's where I put it because I got dark circles. So I cake it on pretty good under my eyes. And then I also put a little bit on my forehead just because I got a tiny little forehead. So I gotta brighten her up, you know? I gotta brighten her up. And make sure you're using tapping motions. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, so now that you got that kind of blended in, whatever, I'm going to take my setting powder, which is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I don't care what anybody says. You do not use any other powder. Like, you do not use any other powder if it's not this. I don't care. This is the only powder you should use. I'm setting it in pretty much like my whole face, but like mainly where I put my concealer. So under my eyes, I also put it on top of my eyes, like on my lid, because I do put concealer there as well, and I want to set it so it's ready for when I do my eyeshadow. I'm also putting it on my chin, on my forehead, basically my whole T-zone, and like on my nose, because I do get oily in the corners of my nose, and on my cupid's bow, and also like on my smile lines. And then I do this weird thing that I saw from Kylie Jenner. I don't know. She like takes her powder and she does this like line like against her jaw, and I guess it like sharpens it or something. I don't know. I literally only do it because she does it. But I mean, it also collects the excess oil, so I mean, it's like a win-win either way. I just did my brows off camera. I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pen in dark brown. I have naturally pretty full brows. I like the shape of them. So I just filled them in like normal, and then I put the clear brow gel over. And now I'm just kind of brushing away that extra powder because it's been on for about 15 minutes. We're done baking under our eyes. There shouldn't be any creases, so we're good to go. So like I said, this is a soft glam look. So what would a soft glam look be without the soft glam palette? Like that just like it doesn't make any sense. Like does it? It doesn't. So this is the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is one of my favorite palettes to use because you could do it for everyday looks or glam looks or in between. Hence the term soft glam. And I'm going to use this kind of orangey color and I'm going to blend it in my crease area, and I'm actually going to blend it a little bit upward so we can see that color because we're going to add a couple more and we don't want it to kind of get lost. We just want a little pop of color, but we want it to still be pretty natural. Okay, so I did that shade on both sides. Now we're going to go in with this kind of brown shade. It's a little bit darker, and we're going to do the same thing in the same area, but we are not going to blend it upward. This is mainly just going to stay in the crease area just to add a little bit of dimension and depth and to kind of give the appearance that I have more space on my eyelid, you know. It's just going to create some more depth and dimension. It's going to make it a little smoky, but we're not like going full smoky. We're just doing a little bit, okay? Now I'm taking this glitter glue that I have from Too Faced and I'm using it as my eye primer, and we're using glitter, so I mean it's like pretty fitting. So I'm just putting it on a flat brush and I'm gonna put it on my eyelid. I'm kind of like blending it out where the outer corner of my eye is. I don't want it to be like a harsh line or anything, so towards the end I am doing like a little bit less and less. Once that primer's on, it's going to be a little tacky, which means you're ready to put on your glitter. So I'm using this almost like a champagne colored glitter. It's like super pretty. I don't know. You could even use it as a highlighter if you want to, but it's one of my favorite shades. So I'm basically just going to pack that on. I'm going to pack a lot on, actually. So now I'm going back in with that like brown shade that we used earlier, not the light orange one, that brown one. And I'm just gonna put it a little bit on the outer corner to blend that glitter and all my other shades together. I don't want it to be too harsh. I just want to add very little. So I'm blending it with a fluffy brush very delicately. So as you can see, I am blending, and I just want to give you guys a heads up. The next step is to do liquid eyeliner. It's honestly optional if you want to do it. This look would look really cute even if you don't do it, but I'm doing my eyeliner off camera just because it makes me really nervous and I haven't done my eyeliner in a long time, and I don't do makeup anymore, so that's kind of whack now, so please don't judge me, okay? Bitch, I got a penguin on my eyes. It's okay though, it's fine. I used the tattoo liner by Kat Von D in the shade Trooper, so yeah, it's like a black eyeliner, and it's really good, and it's waterproof. I love it. Also, I'm going to go back to my eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use that brown that we've been going back to, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just going to do, like, a little bit of eyeshadow on my lower lash line, not a lot. You do not want to go full-on grunge or, like, New York, Paris Fashion Week. We're not doing, like, a smoky eye or anything. This is just very light, so make sure you have a very light hand and dust off the excess. And then now I'm going to take my eyelash curler. I'm actually going to heat it up with a lighter because it works in the same way a hair curler would. So just be very careful if you're doing this so you don't burn yourself. I've made that mistake before. It sucks. It's not fun. It'll scare you. And I'm just gonna curl my lashes up before I put on my fake lashes. So I'm using the Kush mascara from Milk Cosmetics, and let me be honest with you, okay? This is probably one of the few best mascaras I've ever used, and that's on period, okay? That sounded really cringy saying that. I don't know. It usually works really, really good, but I've been kind of lazy since I haven't been using makeup. I didn't want to buy a new one, so I heard if you add like a couple eye drops to it, like it'll like be good, but that didn't work. So yeah, it works good though. Trust me, okay? It works really nicely. I'm just adding a light coat of mascara because, like I said, we're gonna put our lashes over it, so it doesn't really matter. And then also put very little on your bottom lash line, just a little bit, because we want it to still be like pretty natural. So don't go off on it, okay? So next, we're ready to pop on our lashes. These are from Rude Cosmetics. I forgot what they're called. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna put them on. I don't want to show it because it's embarrassing, to be honest. See, look, they're on. And I'm like pretty much almost done, but I'm just gonna go back with my eyelash curler and just curl it a little bit, like when I tell you like a little bit, just because you want them to be conjoined, okay? You want this to be a family reunion. You wanna put together the fake with the real, okay? And then I'm also gonna go back to my mascara that I was using, and I'm just gonna do a very light coat just to kind of like seal everything together. Okay, so now I wiped off all that stuff that I was on my lips because I'm gonna use my Plumpit lip plumper. And you're probably like, girl, like, you got lip filler, like, you don't need more plumper. Yes, I do. Okay, so mind your business. This just gives me like a little bit more plump, and I like how it looks, okay? It does sting, disclaimer, so just make sure you like don't swallow it or like lick your tongue or, anything like that. Lick your tongue. I meant lick your lips, okay? Whatever. Watch the damn video. So while that's sitting on your lips, I'm gonna contour because I bet y'all forgot that we're gonna contour. Like, come on now. I got a baby face. I gotta contour, okay? So I'm using my Too Faced bronzer. It's the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I'm pretty much just gonna carve some cheekbones because I really don't have any. Like, I have a very fat face. I have a baby face. Like, I really have no prominent features. So I'm going to carve some cheekbones, and then I'm also going to put this along my jawline to create a sharper jawline along the sides of my head and a little bit on my forehead just to kind of unify everything. And then I'm going to take a small brush and I'm going to contour my nose lightly just because like there's really no need for me to contour my nose, to be honest, because it's like a good size, but I like to make it a little bit more smaller and look like it's pointed more up just gently. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on blush. This is a blush that I have from NARS. It is super duper cute. It has a little bit of glitter in it, and it's a very nice pink shade. So I smile and I put the blush on like the apples of my cheeks, like how the girlies do. And then I just kind of like blend it up. And then I'm gonna use my highlighter. Highlighter is my favorite part of my makeup routine. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Duo Killawatt highlighter. It's the Mean Money and Hustler Baby duo, and I use the one that's shinier. As you can tell, I've hit pan already. It's my favorite to use. So I'm just gonna use a brush and I'm gonna put it on my inner corner to kind of like make it look like I'm super awake and like loving life. And then also gonna put it underneath my eyebrows on my brow bone to kind of accentuate my brows. And then I also put it where my cheekbones should be. Keyword should be, but aren't. I put it there and I like to blend it down towards like my cheeks a little bit. And then I also put it on my cute little button nose and on the bridge of my nose and also on my cupid's bow. After all that, I'm taking my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray and I'm just giving it a good spray. Giving it a good spritz. A good 5 or 7 or 10 or whatever. How many you need, drown in it. Who cares? So now I'm going to take some chapstick because my lips are crusty, okay? They're crusty after everything I just put on them, and they're dry, and we don't want that. So I'm just going to give it a good coat. And then I'm going to go in with my Kylie Cosmetics Dolce K lip liner. This is an OG lip liner, okay? So I don't know, the formula might be different from all these other ones that she has, but this one is like super smooth and I like the shade of it a lot. I feel like it just works really well for a soft glam look, and it would look good for any skin type. So I'm basically just gonna line my lips, like all the way around, you know, it's lip liner, line your lips, and then I'm also gonna fill in my lips with that same lip liner. And then after that, I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics High Gloss, and I'm just gonna put that over my lips, and I'm gonna slightly like blend it a little bit just because I don't want it to be too like heavy. And this gloss is a lighter shade than the lip liner, so I don't want it to like diminish my lip liner, because the purpose of the lip liner is to add some dimension to our lips and make them look pouty and kissable and all that good stuff. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look, serving soft glam Kim Kardashian Kylie Jenner realness, minus the Facetune, because if I knew how to like Facetune videos, I would have been doing that shit right now, because like, y'all, my pores are huge. You can see like through my foundation. You know, that's the best I can do sometimes, but you know, what can you do? You know, I think it's still popping, if I'm being really honest, and I'm really self-critical of myself, but I think this looks dope, especially with my hair done. Wow. Literally, who is she? Also, this camera low-key doesn't do me justice, so enjoy these videos of me that I took on my phone, because girl, I look like a whole IG model. Come on now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and like it. Subscribe, go all the way down and subscribe. Also comment what kind of videos you guys want to see on my channel. I will see you soon, so peace out.
Take hold of me, you're flowing through my bones like ecstasy, ecstasy.